What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I was just made aware today because I've been kind of distant from crypto. It hasn't been where I'm just completely blind, but I've been distant from the different things that are happening in different projects. And I knew that this was coming along. I just didn't know how things were rolling. So I went over to Twitter, tried to get an understanding of where the vote is actually, or how the vote is going. And just want to kind of give you that detail as to where we stand on this and what does that really mean for CRO. Now, before we get into this, make sure you guys find a way to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about my Patreon link that is in the description, where you can sign up and you can reach out to me directly if you want to and get a bunch of different things over there as well. But more importantly, let's talk about CRO. Crypto.com, crypto.org chain, the vote to burn, the proposal, all of that different type of stuff. Now, if you're not aware of what this is, basically a proposal was put out to have more of a burn mechanism in place for CRO. And it's not the burn mechanism that you guys think of to where we're looking to just decrease the entire supply, even though that would be great to decrease the entire supply. That's not where we're standing with this. There's a lot of people that are against decreasing the supply or creating a deflationary aspect on any project. And I don't know why. I guess they're like, hey, that's not utility. And I don't think anybody that understands burns thinks of burning as a utility. They think of burning as a way to stabilize the price and also increase the potential of the overall price value, the market cap, everything there. But it's not a means of utility. And people that think that's the case, they're kind of blind to what it actually means, right? BNB does a normal burn. They do a quarterly burn, and they're looking to get down to a certain point to make sure that the overall project is stable. It has stability no matter what the situation is. They do their quarterly burn. Why can't CRO do something like that? I mean, CRO has already burned off 70 billion. That stabilizes the price in a large way. At the jump, like it's not going to be something where it's like gradual, like it's like a boom, 70% gone. Like that's how it hit. But anyways, they have this burn mechanism in place, and the reason for the burn mechanism is to fight the natural inflation that it does have. And the natural inflation that they said that this does have is about 2.6%. And if we're looking at 2.6 and we want to dial that down to a lower number or get it in line with typical inflation within projects, it's said that this will bring it down to about 2.1 depending on activity, but bring it down to 2.1, which would be good, right? It's not something that creates a deflationary aspect to the overall project there as of if we're putting the 70 billion aside. It still is inflationary, but it's not as inflationary. It's not something that's above those levels of normalcy or making it more aggressive for that inflationary aspect that's to it. So honestly, this is what's behind the burn mechanism, is to do that and kind of fight or combat the inflation with a little bit of deflationary aspect to make it less inflationary. Does that make sense? Anyways, we have a vote, and the vote went live, and it is live currently. So what we are seeing is these are the proposal details. These are the voting details of where we stand. Current turnout, we're looking at about 61%, almost 62% of the supply there, the amount that is staked. We are looking at how much of that vote is yes, no, no with veto. You have 90%, 90.16% that say yes. It's already reached the threshold of 50%. Again, it's at 61%. So we're currently looking at 90% of that vote that says yes. You do have 9% of the vote that says no, people that don't believe in burns, don't believe in any deflationary aspect to a project, and they won't believe into it until you have success. And that's kind of crazy because in order to have success, you have to start. It's like if people are like, I despise crypto. I don't believe in crypto because it hasn't worked. It's like you haven't given it a chance. So that's those type of people that really don't want to see that, even though this is a great idea. And then you have about 1% that say no with veto here. So most likely, obviously, this is going to pass with 90%. Maybe let's say it's definitely going to pass no matter what, but we're seeing it at 90% here of the entire vote. And you still have about 1.8 billion that has not voted, or 36% or 38% that has not voted. No matter what happens here, it will always be a yes vote, because no matter if everybody decides to put their votes to no at this moment, you would still have a higher percentage of yes votes there, because of the fact that you have so many yes votes at the moment, which is 2.6 billion coins for the yes vote. So that's where we stand with this. It's honestly just to fight inflation. Now, you would expect to see some positive movement from it, but the overall market is not really functioning the right way. It's not really moving in a positive manner. So CRO is actually having a little bit more of a retracement, seeing it down 3%, 1% for the entire market, 3% for Kronos. So it's not seeing any type of positivity. Also, the volume is down by 54%. So not as many people that are investing into the play currently, or if they are, they're, pulling out of that play, seeing a lot of negativity within the position. Now we are almost at a $2 billion market cap at a 1.78 or almost 1.8 billion dollar market cap, but not really anything that's noteworthy here. Not really anything that's changing here within this position. Now, what does this vote mean? Does it mean anything for Kronos? Absolutely, it means something for Kronos, right? If you can find any way to combat inflation and get this to a level to where you feel like you will see more stability, I think that's a win. I talked about it in my initial video talking about the vote and it being about to go live and what it meant. It means a hell of a lot to this project. It means a hell of a lot to stability, and especially with something that has had a lot of negativity, or it wasn't, it didn't make sense why it had that negativity. People applied the fact that the exchange was going to go under, and they had no detail to that, but they were saying that was the case until they brought out all this information. But those same people that didn't trust exchanges didn't come back, because they felt as though they're like, all right, well, let me just stay out of exchanges until we understand where we are heading, where CRO is going to be, where crypto.com is going to be, where all exchanges are going to be. And they just dialed it back with exchange purchases and more buying on the DEX side. So it's definitely interesting. I think this vote means a lot. It's going to be not really like a crazy game changer, but definitely a game changer for stability, 100%. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this, about the vote and it passing, and how much of an effect do you think it will have on Kronos overall. But hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.